With that senior care facility in Taylorsville, what happened was some of the tenants breathed in some of the mist that got into the lungs, and some of these older people were susceptible to the Legionnaires, and they got sick. If they had a product like this installed, what it would do is help protect from that, from the bacteria and the Legionella getting into lungs. SupplyWise Podcast.
Hello and welcome to SupplyWise, the what and why for residential, commercial, and industrial building supply. I'm your host, Andrew Stevens of Mountainland Supply, and joining me today, we have Eric Young, sales engineer with Intermountain Sales and Marketing. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Doing good. We're happy to have you on.
Well, thanks for having me, Andrew.
We've got some really exciting products that we're here to talk about today.
Absolutely.
The first one that we've got is the Legio-Mix 6000 from Caleffi Products.
That's correct, yeah. Great product, you guys. This is a product that's starting to hit the roads more so right now. There's been, if you look out on the news nationwide and even locally, recently we had an outbreak with Legionellas or Legionnaire's disease in the Taylorsville senior care facility earlier on this year. And what this product does, what it's designed to do, is to help disinfect the potable water lines so that bacteria doesn't grow inside of the potable water lines. So
this is a three-way mixing system.
It's a three-way mixing system. Yeah, electronic mixing valve by Caleffi. And it's awesome. The Caleffi products are just amazing. And what they've done is created kind of a best bang for your buck when it comes to a three-way mixing valve. And what it entails is a control, a main control that also has building management or Modbus capability built inside of it, but you can also have BACnet gateway connected to it. If you're building management or if you're putting on a commercial application, building management can tie into it and see the run times and see what's going on, purge cycles, if you will. But the product is designed to, like I said, to clean out or disinfect bacteria in the potable water lines. With that senior care facility in Taylorsville, what happened was some of the tenants breathed in some of the mist that got into the lungs, and some of these older people were susceptible to the Legionnaires, and they got sick. If they had a product like this installed, what it would do is help protect from that, from the bacteria and the Legionella getting into lungs.
Right, and you had mentioned that with this, it's thermal regulation of the bacteria rather than introducing any kind of chemicals or anything into the system.
Yeah, absolutely. So what it's designed to do is, say you have this installed in your building. You set the time, say maybe 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, because what you're going to do is introduce hot water into the system. I mean, you're going to thermal shock the whole building with hot water. I mean, you're running 160 plus degree water through your pipes to kill the bacteria. And the nice thing about this is the hot water is going to pass through all the fittings, all the pipe throughout the building, and it's going to kill that bacteria for a amount of time. You can set the timing so it could be once or twice a week, however you want, to disinfect the building at that time. So
so why would we go with this system over? There's a lot of other kind of mixing systems that are out there. So what really sets this one apart?
Okay, so I would say best bang for the buck. You have two options with Caleffi. You have one that is already pre-mounted on a racking system. It's pre-piped. The control's already mounted, wired, ready to go. You're going to pay a little bit more money for that product because it's already pre-piped and ready for you. But it's still cheaper than what our competition is. The other option is you have the control, you have the temperature sensors, and everything. It comes in a package, but it gives the plumber and the heating guy an opportunity to pipe it however they want. So if an engineer is specifying it and piping it and it's got the drawings a certain way, you can pipe it in that way. So it gives a little bit more leeway, and it's a cheaper option.
So, and I like what you said about like giving a thermal shock to the system. Like, that's making sure that all the nooks and crannies and all that kind of stuff are making sure they're getting flushed out.
Yep.
And so that, for me, just kind of sounds like it's a peace of mind type of thing that you're selling. Rather than having to worry about, introducing chemicals. You can look at the purge cycles, as you said.
Yeah.
This seems like one of those products that you're able to just kind of, you're going to be fine.
Yes.
You're going to be totally fine as long as you go with this system, because you know that, there's not going to be bacteria buildup.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Caleffi does an amazing job. The magic behind the Caleffi products, they specialize. These guys back at the factory specialize in this. They do their studies. They do their homework on making sure that they have a quality product. And this Legio Mix 6000, it's not new per se. It's been in Europe, and they utilize this in Europe quite a bit. It's just more new to the U.S. market, and we've been making a big push with that with our engineers. In fact, you guys have been pushing that recently.
Right.
We appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Thanks a bunch. But the Legionella, a lot of people, say 10 years ago would think it was a common cold or whatever that they got, or just got sick, but they're finding out after studies that people are getting Legionnaire's disease from the bacteria in their lines.
Right.
And the more we push this and talk about it with our engineers and developers and with our contractors and say, make them aware of it, and we start seeing it more and more on the news, you're going to see this product roll out more so.
Right. Yeah, so that way it's not a job that you've done that winds up on the news.
Exactly.
You're going to
Keep
be...
our fingers crossed.
That's right, hopefully. So that's what I love about it. You set it in there, that way you're not worrying about it. Your customers are going to be happy, especially when they start seeing, oh no, there's Legionella in the air, is my system okay? You can point to them and say, look, you can even take a look at the display here and say, nope, it perched here, 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 and here, you're good to go. And you can show them and really help them feel comfortable with it as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And you pinpointed a key thing there, is that the run times. And over in Europe, they require that. They require to have that run time and know when the disinfection cycle took place. And you'll probably see that happening here, but it's a peace of mind. So for one, the control's going to show the disinfection cycle when it went. So if you have it at 2 o'clock in the morning, hopefully at 2 o'clock or early in the morning, so you don't shock someone. They take a shower, you zap someone with hot water. But your maintenance group should know those perfect run times. But it'll log it down, which is nice. So if anybody anything does happen, they can go look at the control and go, yeah, it did a disinfection cycle, and we're killing the bacteria. We're purging the system. So sweet control, awesome control.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in and talking about this. It's an awesome product.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you guys utilize it. It's a peace of mind. Install it in your systems. Caleffi does an amazing job with their products. It's quality. And you meet the plumbing codes. There's different connections on it. So if you need threaded, press, sweat, and it can go up to 2-inch. On that fitting, the highest flow rate on a disinfectant product like that. And they just have a quality system. I like to say it's the Italian stallion of products out there. Just the leader in the industry and offering a packed punch to your system when you install this quality product.
All right, well, you can find that product with your Mountain Land rep. You can find it at mountainlandsupply.com. You can find this podcast at mountainlandsupply.com/supplywise, wherever you find your favorite podcasts. Make sure you check out on youtube.com/mountainlandsupply, the video portion of this. If you're just listening, the audio will be up on YouTube, or the video will be up on YouTube. And make sure you tune in each week to find out more about the products and services that make you supply wise.